Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome, everyone. Another Tarot Card Live with me, General Goods Tarot. I hope that you are well. Happy Wednesday if you're watching this on a Wednesday. If you're re-watching this stream, I had another tab open with the same stream on. If you're rewatching this on another day, happy day to you. Guys, today we are doing free 3-card readings today. That means, chat, you can ask whatever you want, and I will be picking people at random to receive free 3-card readings. And then we're also doing donated questions. So if you would like to donate for a reading, all you have to do is click the pinned comment in chat. There's information there on how to donate. With that said, before we get started on free tarot readings or tarot readings in general, chat, it's so important for you all to know tarot is never the definitive guide to the future. It's always picking up on current energies, okay? So just like our feelings, our emotions, the way we feel about things, okay? Energy is just as ever changing. So always take every tarot reading that you receive with a grain of salt. Simply use them as insights to navigate your past, present, and future, okay? Only use this as guidance. You are the master of your fate ultimately at the end of the day, okay? Hi, Bora. Hello, Reed with Yashika. Devin, hello, and happy Wednesday to you. Hello, Iman. Tramps. Tiffany, thank you to all those who have donated. Mama Heather, Jenna, Cool Girl, the Rania, Holly, and Tiffany. Thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate it. Hello, Alexandra. I'll let you guys know when we're starting questions, okay? But it's good to see you all. Welcome on in. We're going to give it a few more minutes before we get started. I'm going to answer 3 free questions before we get to our first donations with Mama Heather and Jenna, okay? So good day to you all. Happy Wednesday. I'll be right back. Give me a quick moment. I have to do something off screen. Be right back. I submitted my research thesis this last Sunday. Congratulations, Iman. That is such a huge weight off your shoulder, I imagine. And congratulations on having it accepted. How fabulous for you. Hello, Joanna. It's good to see you. Hi, everyone. Welcome on in. Alice, it's good to see you. Tiffany, thank you for your donation. Healing Hearts. Hello. Roxbury. It's good to see you all. Guys, if you would like a free reading, now is your time to post your questions. I'm going to be picking people at random before we get started on our first donation with Mama Heather. Okay, chat? Thank you guys so much for coming through. Donations will close in 7 minutes. Unfortunately, we do have quite a long list today. I want to keep it short. So donations will close in 7 minutes. I'm no longer going to be taking any more readings after this, okay? Hi, Holly. How you doing? Thank you for your additional donation, by the way. Hold on, I'll be here in a moment. I got to cough real quick. All right, so like number 5, will I get approved for Waterview Crossing Apartments if I apply? Healing Hearts, we're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, as well as the energy surrounding this apartment here. The energies of the application if you were to apply. Spirit, if Healing Hearts were to apply for this apartment here, would she likely get approved? 3 cards for yes or no. The Queen of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles. One more. Is what I think it is. You have a pretty good chance of getting approved, okay? Especially if you dedicate the time to it. We have here the Queen of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles here. This feels like a nice confirmation. Maybe if there's even the energy that if you get approved, you'll stay there for some time. Like more than 2 years even. It feels like a long stretch of time. So with the Queen of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords here, this feels closer to a yes, Healing Hearts, than a no. So the possibilities are great, okay? So go ahead and apply. Remember, energy is ever changing, but you do have a pretty good chance of getting approved, okay? Lovely. All the best to you. Oh, yes, looking to move. Nice. That is fabulous. I'm happy to hear that for you. All right, clear the energies. Good luck, Healing Hearts. Thank you for coming through. Uh, BKY, we're going to answer your question. Will my order be delivered? It is the holidays. We do hope it gets delivered, right? We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, BKY, as well as the energy behind this order here that you're asking about. And the delivery process that is going through. Spirit, will the order from that BKY did, this order here, will it be delivered successfully, Spirit, to BKY, not to anybody else successfully, to BKY? 3 cards for yes or no. Gotcha. As Virgo, feel free to post your questions that you want time stamped. Is it what I think it is? All right, so it feels like the answer is yes. It just may not come in the time that you expected it. I feel like, yeah, you're going to get it, but it's going to be some time. We even have here the Hermit. That the Hermit is a distant card, okay? It feels like if it was meant to come before Christmas, you're going to get it like on Christmas Day or on the 26th or something like that. My goodness, it feels like it's coming in late. Let's pray that it comes in earlier than that, though. But Spirit is saying yes. We're going to ring the bell for an earlier delivery. We hope that energy transmutes well. With the Hermit, the 10 of Cups, the 5 of Cups here is like, yeah, but maybe not at the time you wanted it to. Close out the previous readings, please and thank you, Spirit. Good luck, BKY. I do hope it finds itself to you in one piece, okay? Good luck to you. All right, everyone, please pause your free questions. We're going to get to one last one before we get to our first donations, okay? So everyone, please pause our first 2 donations, and then we will open up for more free questions. So everyone, please pause your free readings. Gotcha. As Virgo, I've saved your questions. All right, so we're going to answer one more person here. Tramps, we're going to answer you. Was I, Kathleen, in the right to take Chris off of social media after I saw he was talking to another girl? We haven't spoken in a month. We dated, but weren't exclusive. We're going to clear the energies, closing out the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, Tramps, and all those guiding you, as well as Chris here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit guides of Tramps, Kathleen here. Do you believe that she was in the right for taking Chris off of her social media after she saw him with another girl? 3 cards for yes or no. 2 more. Okay. So the answer is you did the right decision for you. So your spirit guides are saying you did the right thing for you. Absolutely. We have here the Page of Swords. We have the Page of Wands. And we also have the 10 of Swords here, which is a so Spirit is saying yes. And you were right to do what you felt was best for you, okay? We even got the confirmation card of the fabulous magician here. You took it in your own hands to put your foot down in regards to this, and Spirit's very proud of you for that, especially with following your own personal heart, okay? So Spirit is saying, well done. Good job, and keep going. So the answer is yes, you were, and good job for following what you felt was right. I'm in Chicago. He's on Indiana, and I think he expected me to move in, and be a housewife and pretend to agree to my concerns about losing my autonomy. Dang, I didn't like the energy. Dang, like first of all, Tramps, congratulations. I imagine it was a tough decision, but good job following what you felt was right for you. And thank you to your spiritual team for connecting with me. Alrighty, so we're gonna get to our first donations now. All the best to you, Tramps. Thank you so much. Mama Heather and not be here. Tiffany, I will definitely be doing that. So I have noted your desire for a timestamp as well as Virgo, and we're going to give you a timestamp, okay? We're now going to be closing donations. Donations are now closed. I'm no longer doing any more donations. Donations closed. Hey, cool girls. Good to see you. Thank you, Holly, for your double donation, by the way. I'm going to update the list now. So donations are now closed. I'm no longer taking any more donations for this stream, okay? We're going to wrap up all the donations on the stream. Donations closed. But we're still doing free questions, okay, chat? So give me a moment. I'm going to update the list with all of the current people, and then we're going to get started on Mama Heather and Jenna. Give me just one moment. SB, you're the last donation of today. Holly, you are just before SB, okay? Awesome. So we're going to do Holly. Back to back. Okay. Awesome. So she has 3 questions. Again, I'm no longer taking any more donations. Any donations that come in will unfortunately have to become a private reading or a reading for the next stream. Okay. Thank you guys so much for your time. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in. It's fantastic to see you. Happy Wednesday to you. Hello, Lala Love. So, Mama Heather, when you're ready, feel free to post your question now. We're going to get started when you're ready. My question is, what's happening behind the scenes for the rest of 2025? Whatever comes out, whatever comes through, please, absolutely. So we're going to close out the previous readings. We're going to disconnect from the previous readings as well. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, Mama Heather, as well as the energies of the remainder of your 2025. Please and thank you. We're going to tap into what's hidden, what's about to come, what you don't know is going to happen, what's working in the background for you. Spirit guides, ancestors, and the soul of Mama Heather, as well as all those who guide her and watch over her. What is happening behind the scenes for the remainder of 2025 for Mama Heather? I do get a little bit of 2026 energy as well, of course, because we're at the end of the year. Something about 2025, what's happening behind the scenes is affecting 2026. Spirit 3 cards for the initial details, please. What is happening behind the scenes? Okay. 2 more cards, please. Oh my God. Is this who I think it is? Oh, is this who I think it is now? 2 card for this. One more. This is very interesting. Is that what I think it is? Wow. I think so. Just a heads up if that's like totally not what we're here for, Mama Heather. This is a romance reading about you. So what's happening behind the scenes in 2025? Hi, Joyana. Hello, everyone. Hi, Lover Girl. So what's happening behind the scenes feels very like it's gearing up a mystery, a story, okay? You are in a very much hermit stage, self-evaluation, self-understanding. Thinking about your life as a whole, being alone and thinking about your life as you are alone. Okay, we have the Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles here. It kind of feels like you're slowly like reconnecting with yourself. Like this is what's on the surface. Like you're reconnecting with who you are when it comes to like just having only your energy to interact with. Okay. Almost like there's like spirit is telling me getting reacquainted with your core self is happening, whether like that's underneath the surface, but that's also externally as well. So it's too, I don't know, I'm seeing an iceberg right now, very interestingly. You're slowly getting reacquainted with your core self. Hey, Camille, it's good to see you. So we have here the Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles. Now, there is a romantic energy here as well, and we're going to talk about that. We have here the Emperor, the 2 divine counterparts of the Emperor and the Empress, okay? And then we have here the cards of the soulmate energy of the 6 of Cups. Now, I'm not trying to make this some type of wee-woo, you're about to meet your soulmate, your divine counterpart type energy, but it feels like you are entering a phase underneath the surface where you're getting reacquainted with yourself, the core version of who you are, getting very comfortable with being kind of like on alone. And then it looks like you're slowly heading towards what's happening underneath the surface is you and another individual connecting with each other. Okay, we have the cards of the Emperor, the Empress, and the Six of Cups there. This feels like two people on a journey to each other. Now, that is at the moment in the building up phase at this time, because right now you're going to be learning how to enjoy being who you are, which is the fun energy here. We have here the Rainbow Reviver. This feels like who you are, like you just having a whimsical fun time on your own, enjoying your presence, enjoying life on your own as well. So it's kind of like you don't need anyone and you actually really value your time. I'm seeing you having so much fun with who you are as a person. Okay, you're just like, this is great, I'm having the best time ever. In fact, we have the connection to the block position is a little bit of like, I don't want anyone coming in and ruining my fun. So you're going to be having a really great time. What's happening underneath the surface is you getting reacquainted with who you are, having a lot of fun with yourself, amused with yourself, okay? And I'm also seeing you kind of take on some type of very light, gentle energy. But you at the same time, there is a romantic destiny for you where you are going to get acquainted with a person in the long run down the road. Feels like that's what's happening underneath the surface. So that's very beautiful. Spirit, can we get 3 cards on the Emperor, the Empress, and the Six of Cups here? That's exactly my vibe right now. Beautiful. Spirit, 3 cards on this energy here. We have here loyalty. We have here celebrity, one more. And we have here dating. Dude, who are you dating? So again, there's going to be a very trustworthy and reliable bond in your future that is being built underneath the surface. This is what you're being prepared for. Some type of very powerful romance for you, okay, of 2 counterparts that are kind of like, there's this term equally yoked, but there's this vibe of the 2 of you equally feeling a sense of responsibility, not only to each other, but to yourselves as well, okay? So 2 people who have their own individual, unique, and strong personalities coming together with their own established lives and just kind of like bringing each other's resources with each other. So like you own a castle, this person owns a castle, you guys kind of build, mold your castles together. Does that make sense? It's like, this is very fascinating. So right now you're in more of a self-focused energy. I just want to have fun. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm not really looking for another connection. However, as you are doing that, and that's happening underneath the surface, you're also heading towards a strong level commitment as well, okay? Feels like 2026 energy, but you're being prepared for that for the future. So we're not going to spend too much time on the romance. It's what your spirit guides don't want to make the romance the priority here, though, even though it's being lined up for you. All right, so Spirit, can we get 3 more cards? What's happening underneath the surface for the remainder of 2025 for Mama Heather, please and thank you. 3 cards for whatever comes out. Again, the Emperor is happening again, but that's a different energy. This is not a person energy. That's fascinating. Tell me why the Emperor here. One more. Oh my God. That's what I think it is. So your son is going to be, so Spirit is talking about your child here. You're going to have flourishing connection with your child. We have here, it's not that you don't already have that, but with the Emperor, the Ace of Cups, the Fool here, it's almost like a new chapter of your life with your child. We have the lust, intuition, and the child here. You're going to be seeing your child slowly develop this kind of like self-assured, confident side of themselves where it's going to be different. Like, oh my goodness, they are running off and doing their own thing now. So this is going to be kind of like it's slowly going to be happening. So underneath the surface is almost like full the beginning of full autonomy. Okay, it's like, hey, I just want to do my own thing. You're going to be seeing that develop. So that's also happening underneath the surface. You may see towards the end of the year, your child starts to do some very independent activities. Okay. Very cool. So we're gonna get two more cards for you, Spirit. Anything else for Mama Heather? Yes, that's what we've been working on. Beautiful. All right, so this one's about feelings and emotions. Two cards for here. This one's about feelings and emotions. Admit your true feelings to yourself. Oh my God. And summer. So what I think it is. Oh my God. Mama Heather, I love this energy. What card is this? What it is? Oh! All right, so you may be like, this is like the subconscious manifester type energy. We have the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Cups here. Think about times when you're just sitting on your own, you're looking through your phones at beams, let's say, or you're looking at TV on you're on your couch, you're watching cool shows about animals or people. And you may be thinking like, oh, I'd really like that, or it would be so nice to experience this. We have the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Cups here. Some of your manifestations that you have just been like thinking about, on a whim, or you have these subconscious desires, or you're like, oh, I would love to wear that. I wonder how it feels to be like this, or I wonder if how a vacation like this would be like. It looks like with the admit your true feelings to yourself in the summer here, you are manifesting various subconscious desires, and it could be potentially coming through in the summertime. So that is also happening underneath the surface. And with the star here, these little wishes, multiple little wishes coming into fruition. Either you're bringing them into your reality in the summertime, but you're maybe you're even coming to this like, hey, those things that I kind of fleetingly thought about, I actually really would like them. And it feels like they're coming into your life when you kind of like say to yourself, I do want those things that I just kind of vaguely thought about. So that's kind of awesome. So this is what's coming through. Overall, really great energy. It feels like you're calling in a life that you would like for yourself. And that really has to do with, I just want to feel really good about myself. I really want to feel good just being myself. And that is like the primary thing happening for you underneath the surface. Okay. So that is your reading. Thank you so much, Mama Heather, for your time and for your patience. All the best to you in your journey. Really fabulous energy coming through here. And I wish you all the best. Happy New Year to come, okay? We're to close out that reading now. Thank you so much and all the best to you. That was a fabulous reading. We're going to get to our next reading now with Jenna Mooney Steyer. Jenna, are you ready for your reading? Have a good one, Mama Heather, and thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. Have a wonderful rest of the stream. Thank you so much, Mama Heather. It's always good to hear from you. We're so proud of you and your progress. Right, so Jenna, are you here and are you ready for your reading? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're going to get started on you when you're ready. And also, Jenna, would you like a timestamp? If so, just give me a thumbs up. Okay. I love your Candace. God bless. Thank you, A. I appreciate it. Welcome on through. Okay, so I'm going to go to your questions now. So you want me to keep your question private, but answer without censoring. Gotcha. So I'm going to read this now. I'm going to give you a timestamp. It's at 24:25, Jenna. And your question here is, I'm going to read it really quickly. Oh, that's lovely. So we're going to close out the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, Jenna, as well as the individual here that you're mentioning here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Connecting to the passions and the feelings and the energies of this question spirit for Jenna in 3 cards, the initial details of this. What can Jenna do about this situation? Okay. One more. Okay. Can we get 3 on these 2? Mm-hmm. 2 different crowns coming out here. Is that this energy? That's what I think it is now. That's very fascinating. So Jenna, your spiritual team would like you to know that you are worthy. You are absolutely worthy already as you are. So, oh, this is what I think it is now. Would you like me to say this? So right now, they're saying that you are okay. Hold on. There's a lot of opinions coming through here. Your spirit guides want to tell you that you are fantastic, that you are a very lovely person. You're very introspective. You're very heartfelt, and you are interesting. Okay. Your spirit guides are saying what you can do about the situation and first acknowledge how great you are already. We have the 9 of Wands and the Page of Wands here. They're talking about a little bit of a wound energy that maybe you've been through life experiences that have made you feel like you're not good enough. But that is not the case. You actually are fantastic as you are. While your life, in comparison to others, may not look like, what you believe is the best way to express oneself, you actually have a lot of great qualities already on your own. They're talking about gold here, and they're comparing you to gold, that you are gold. But the way that other people are gold as well, it looks like a different shape. Maybe it looks like a beautiful ring with a diamond on it, or maybe it looks like a beautiful crown. You are gold, but you're shaped differently than other people. First, it's acknowledging your already fantastic traits, but not comparing yourself to others where you overinflate their value and what is the place their value above your value. Okay, so first is understanding that you are fantastic already, but that's easier said than done, right? We have the card of the gold and the diadem. Okay, wealth, reward, wonder, and nobility. And then we have here the hearth, the homecoming in the center here. So first it's evaluating, well, how am I great already? We have here the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles here. There's a sense of you have a very valuable core sense of self that if you were to, let's say, change this to meet the standards or the way that other people feel, the way that you feel that you should be, you may actually find yourself in regret to having changed certain very unique aspects of yourself. So your spirit is saying, don't change what is already uniquely yourself. That is the gold there. That is what makes you stand out, actually. With the 5 of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles here, you may find yourself disappointed changing unique aspects of yourself is initially what your spirit guides would like to tell you. So they're saying, be strong. You may accidentally change something very rewarding about yourself, okay? So that's the first half of the reading, which is, I find very beautiful. So there's something about you that stands out, that your spirit guides are worried that you're going to change to conform to a certain identity. First, it's recognizing what is unique and beautiful about you first, okay? You even got the Empress coming out here, which is this very beautiful, captivating figure who embodies all of the Queens of Tarot, okay? All right, so we're going to get to the next half of your reading, and it's specifically about E here. All right, so connecting to the energies of E here, Spirit. What can Jenna do about this here to have this outcome with E? One card from here. We have the Four of Swords as the energy. We have we'll dive into the oracles about that. So Spirit, in two cards here, only two cards and two cards here, what can you say to Jenna about this? What can Jenna do? We have here the Royal, the Wealth, and the Achievements, followed by the allyship and freedom. Just continue to interact in the way that you guys have been going on. So Spirit is saying there's nothing you need to do or force. The energies are pretty good between you guys. All you have to do is just go with the flow. Even if the two of you are, at different stages of your life in different places, you guys are in different places. They're saying a specific word. Even though your lives don't look the same, you guys have a great each other. Just keep connecting to that energy. You don't have to try harder. You don't have to try less. Just be yourself. Okay. So we have the Wealth and the allyship, the Royal and the Steed here, the freedom. Do as you please, And then we have here the Four of Swords. So Spirit is saying, come as you are. Come as you are. This person will come as they are. And that's really the best that you can do. Just see if you guys continue to mesh with each other based on how you feel in whatever you feel inclined to do. You know what I mean? So this is your reading. So Spirit doesn't have any specific advice. Just do what you think is best, okay? And other than that, they do want you to recognize your unique and valuable traits because you are really, you have some really beautiful traits about yourself that you don't need to conform to what you think it's best to conform to. So your spirit guides also want you to recognize what is uniquely you. Okay. So that is your reading. Thank you so much, Jenna. I really appreciate you. I'm just scared. I'm scared I have to let him go. I don't want to let him go. Then don't do that. Jenna, don't do it if you don't want to, right? You can appreciate and value connections for as long as you can and as long as you'd like to. You don't have to let this person go, right? So that is your reading. Then hold on to them. Hold on to them as long as you feel that connection, okay? So that is your reading. Thank you so much, Jenna, for your time and for your patience. We're going to ring the bell to your success, not only in life, but in this connection. And may you guys continue to have a beautiful relationship to come, okay? Good luck to you. Hey guys, we're going to open up for 3 more questions now. If you would like a free reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 3 people before we get to Cool Girls questions back to back, okay? I've been so scared that spirit guides would have said that I have to let it go. Thank you. You're very welcome, Jenna. All the best to you. Good luck. All right, so I'll be right back, chat. I'm just going to go blow my nose really quickly. I'm still recovering from that flu, but I got some allergies as well, okay? Be right back. See you in a hot second. Read with Yashika. If I confess to Raul, will he become angry and ignore me? I'm scared to confess, but I think to give time and go with the flow, but I can't keep it to myself. Oh, I understand. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you. Read with Yashika, as well as the energies coming from Raul, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Please and thank you, Spirit. Spirit in 3 cards. If Read with Yashika confesses to Raul, will he become angry and ignore them? 3 cards for yes or no. the Chariot, the Five of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups here. Is it what I think it is? Ba, ba, ba. Is it what I think it is now? Is what I think it is now. So the answer is he's going to feel somewhat uncomfortable, and he's not going to be certain how to interact with you on a friendly, like friendship level. If you go ahead and do this, we do have the movement of the Chariot, but that falls quickly into that insecurity of the Five of Pentacles with the connection of the Three of Cups, okay? So if you go ahead and do this read with Yashika, it looks like Raul's going to be uncomfortable and not certain how they're meant to interact with you in the setting that you guys are interacting in. So they're going to feel kind of awkward being like a friend to you or being friendly towards you. So that's really the energy. We do have the confirmation of the Fool, which is an additional friendship card, okay? So maybe it's not the right time to confess, but if you like feel that urge and you feel like you really have to let it out, you know, you can't stop yourself, right? So that is the reading. As far as the energy, maybe that's a good reading, right? A good energy coming through. I didn't sense any of that in particular, just more so of remember to highlight your virtues, because you do have, I think even you have something unique about you that you should preserve, okay? So ultimately it just seems like, yeah, everything is okay, but remember to highlight your good points as well. All right, so that was your reading, Read with Yashika. The answer is they'll feel awkward and uncertain how to interact with you as a friend. All right, so we're going to move on to another person now. Roxbury, what make Jawad didn't reconcile with me yet? So why isn't Jawad reconciling with you yet? So we're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, Roxbury, and all those who guide you, as well as Jawad here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit, why hasn't Jawad wanted to reconcile with Roxbury yet? 3 cards for that energy. We have the Two of Cups. That's the partnership card. The Queen of Pentacles. And the Three of Swords here. It's what I think it is. Huh. That's what I think it is now. It's like Jawad is in some type of relationship with another person, and that's why they haven't come towards you to reconcile with you, because they believe that it would hurt your feelings, okay? So this is the energy coming through. Again, this could just be vague energies, Roxbury, but with the Two of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords here, the reason why Jawad hasn't come towards you to reconcile is because with the Two of Cups, maybe they're entertaining someone romantically at this time, and they're worried that going towards you or reconciling with you, it would hurt your feelings, okay? So that's the energy coming through, okay? That they're interacting with another person and they're afraid of hurting your feelings. Maybe they're dating someone or they're just getting to know someone romantically. And they're like, you know what? If I come towards Roxbury, I'm just going to hurt her feelings. Like if I talk to her as a friend and see like, hey, what's up? I'm dating someone right now. I might hurt her feelings, okay? So that's the energy coming through. Like, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I'm kind of seeing someone at this time, okay? What he has other women also, or he hang out with friends overnight until 4 a.m. because people keep saying third party, but other clarify it's a friend. For me, it feels like he's entertaining another person romantically. Because the Two of Cups is often, it's not just a partnership card, but it also has romantic undertones. It's enough to make this like if it was just a friend, why can't they come towards you, right? So it's like a romantic energy for which they feel guilty coming towards you and hurting your feelings. That's the vibe coming through. I'm sorry to relay the message, but again, it could just be just getting to know someone. You would personally have to like dive into the details. It's complicated, long story. Got your Roxbury. Good luck to you. Hello, Sarah Sor. We're going to get to your question. Current feelings of Zine towards Bushra. Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. I know that's right. You know, Camille, I'll free you myself. All right, clear the energy, spirit. Requesting timestamp, please. Gotcha, cool girl. Please post your questions and I'll give you your timestamps, okay? Feel free to post your questions and I'll give you a timestamp. All right, so we're going to get to our next question now. Clear the energies, please, and thank you, spirit. Soren, current feelings of Zine towards Bushra, please. Spirit, can we connect to Zine, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them, as well as Bushra, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit, and 3 cards. What are Zine's feelings towards Bushra? We have here Death, the 6 of Pentacles, and the King of Wands here. Is what I think it is. So it looks like Felix is like they need to stop talking to this person, or they expect that there's going to be an end to a back and forth between these two. So their feelings is, you know, at some point, I believe we're going to stop interacting. We have the Death, the 6 of Pentacles, and the King of Wands here coming through. So it's an energy of, you know, hey, I think I'm going to end speaking or interacting with Bushra. Maybe they're going off into their own life. Like there's a little bit of a vibe of I'm going to go off and do my own thing. Maybe they're going to a new college, a new country, a new location, or something like that. So it's like I have to say something or do something to end my connection with Bushra. I'm moving towards something else, a new passion of mine. This is the energy coming through. So it's not so much their feelings about Bushra, but more so like feeling like they need to disconnect from them to pursue something else in their life, okay? So that is your reading. Thank you so much for coming through. All the best to you. Everyone, please pause your free readings. We will do more. And the next batch will be the last batch, but I will be back for more readings and future streams to come. Now that the college semester is over, chat, I will be on more frequently, okay? until February, okay? So everyone pause your free readings. The last batch of free readings, I'm no longer going to be taking free readings after that. So it's going to be 3 more free questions. But after that, there will be a free full reading raffle where everyone can join, whether you had a reading or not, whether you donated or not, whether you are participating or not, and you are just a lurker. Everyone has a chance to join the raffle. So that'll be the end of the stream. We'll wrap up with the remainder of the donations and the mod portion of the stream, okay? All right, thank you, cool girl. I'm saving your questions. Thank you so much for coming through. All right, so everyone pause your free readings. Welcome on in. Hi, Bernadette. Good to see you. All right, clear the energy, spirit. Please end all the previous tarot readings. I just want to praise you. All right, so we're going to get to Cool Girl with her timestamp. So I know you can't stay, Cool Girl, but we're going to answer your question now. Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. Can we connect to Cool Girl's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energies surrounding her question in relation to Dan, please, and thank you, spirit. So hold on, Cool Girl. Just give me a moment. We're going to update the list now. Fabulous. So, Cool Girl, your timestamp is 44:07, okay? I'm going to read your question now, which is, question 1, I broke it off with Dan. I had to rip it off like a Band-Aid. How is he feeling now that I've done this? All right, so close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, Cool Girl, as well as Dan, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, please, and thank you. Spirit, and 3 cards, how is Dan feeling now that Cool Girl has broken off the connection with him? 3 cards, how is he feeling? Okay. Can we get 3 cards on this energy? Please and thank you. 1 from here, and then 2 from here. 1 from here. 1 from here. Okay, you got 3 different oracles. Caution in the reverse, and then 1 more from here. Whoa. One more, Spirit. Well, he's totally heartbroken that you've done this, okay? But so there's an energy of I'm being super accepting that you've done this. We have the Fool, even though they feel quite overwhelmed. We have the Fool, cool girl, followed by the Nine of Pentacles and the Justice here. There's this sense like, you know what? I just felt like this was going to happen, or something like you deserved to have done this, feeling somewhat almost like proud of you, actually. We have here the Giant, the energy of strength here and unknown and immensity. And that's very interesting with this intensity coming through with that Nine of Pentacles, which often is an overwhelmed card, with the Caution in the reverse now. And then we have here the Heartbroken, okay, destroyed and shattered. So there's this sense of, you know what? This is more than I expected. I feel very intense about this. Like, oh my goodness, I have to like rearrange so many different ideas and plans. But at the same time, I feel like it was bound to happen. So in some sense, it's almost like Dan expected it, is feeling quite intense about you doing this, but feel like you did the right choice, essentially, okay? All right, so we're going to get to the next half of this reading now. Spirit, how is Dan feeling since Cool Girl broke things off with him? 2 more cards here. We have the Sun, and we have the Six of Wands here. 2 cards for this. Stress. And lastly, we have here the Divine Feminine. So this is also like a, you know what? This was for the best. You know, I just felt like I was very stressed out by the connection. So in a sense, he feels like this was for the best at the end of the day. The Sun and the Six of Wands here, it does give the sense that he's kind of somewhat content, even though he's overwhelmed by your decision. We have the stress in the Divine Feminine coming through. Like, you know what? We were going through a lot of back and forth. You did the right decision doing this. I was really stressed out. You were really stressed out. And he just feels like, you know what, this was for the best for the both of us. So he kind of feels like you're free and he's free in a sense now. Okay. All right. So we're going to get some more cards now for this reading. Hello, Ethereum Use Tarot. It's good to see you. I am well. How are you doing? Happy December to you. Spirit, 5 cards. How is Dan feeling now that, how's he feeling about Cool Girl now that she has disconnected from him? How is he feeling now that she's done this, Spirit? Broken off the connection. 3 more. Is it what I think it is? Okay. So I think it is now. Is what I think it is at the moment. Huh. So Dan feels like, you know what, off to the next opportunity, right? So he's like, you know what, I have to be strong here. You know, she's totally in the right breaking it off. You know, I felt like it was bound to happen. Now we're both free. We have the Strength, the Knight of Cups here. He wants to like instill some strength in him. Like, you know, you got to go to the next thing, sir. You got to go to the next thing, man. And then we have here the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. It's like, then who's going to be the next person that I talk to? So he's already thinking about like the next individual, the next opportunity that he had with you, with a new person, an unknown person, okay? We have the cards of the Moon here. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So how is he feeling? He's thinking about, okay, what's the next chapter in my life? And I have to go to, he's thinking about who might he next have the opportunity with, okay? And then lastly, 5 Oracle cards from here. How's Dan feeling since Cool Girl broke it off with him? Two more. So what I think it is. Okay, this is Okay, cool girl. If you're watching this in the timestamp, I need you to like really strap down, sit down, find yourself a real rooted place, okay? Because this is when it gets a little silly. Dan's like, you know what? I'm gonna go party now. I'm gonna go to the clubs, baby. We have here the party at the club. He's gonna be planning to go clubbing, go into the Hooters, go into the strip clubs, go into the casinos. He's just like, I'm gonna have a rip roaring good time. And you know what? Frick self growth right now. It's about me and my feelings. We have here the self growth, the sorrow, okay, and then we have here the only you. All right. So Dan is like, I'm gonna hang up my self growth journey to have some fun at the casino or the strip clubs. Okay. Like, I'm just going to go have some fun. I don't really want to think about my sadness. I'm just going to go and do this because when I was kind of with you, I felt like I had to focus on self growth and really understanding myself. I kind of don't want to do that. I want to escape myself and I want to go towards entertainment and fun. I'm looking for escape, not self growth or self healing. So this is what Dan's also thinking about. Now that you're gone, I'm going to be shifting my focus to uh, nightlife activities, escapes, and excitement and thrill seeking. Okay. So this is his shift now. We're going to go to your next question. And nothing wrong with that, by the way. It's just the life that he desires. We're going to get to your second question now. We're going to clear the energies, close out the previous tarot readings. I'm going to get to your last question here. Your timestamp for your last question is 51:50. And it is advice from spirit. I'm trying to get through the day, but I'm sad and I'm frustrated. And I'm repeating this mentally. I'm repeating this mentality of I'm never going to be good enough for anyone. It's irritating. So we're going to connect once again to your higher self, your spiritual team, your soul, and all those who guide you, connecting to the energies of this situation. Spirit, please and thank you. Spirit 4, cool girl, any advice that you wish to give her about this not feeling good for anyone? One more. Is it what I think it is? Okay, that's a yes. Can we give 3 cards on this King of Swords, 7 of Cups? One more. And then 2 more from here. Is what I think it is. So cool girl, your spirit guides are showing us the tarot cards of the 7 of Cups here. So they're saying this. Dan is just one person and one perspective. But Dan's perspective is not going to be the same as people that you haven't even met yet. There are individuals out there that would not communicate or behave in the way that Dan has. Okay, so they're saying to trust that there are other perspectives that would gladly welcome you and integrate you in their life with complete you and want to be around you. So they're saying choose to believe that there are people out there that are beautiful and trustworthy, and that Dan is not the only type of person who exists. Okay. We have the 2 of Swords, the King of Swords, and the 7 of Cups here, and this defines this is. I'm getting the energy and I'm seeing it too. It's really beautiful. I'm seeing people you haven't met yet, like floating in this like void, and they're beautiful minds. You haven't met some really great people, okay? So be open and trust that there are more trustworthy people out there, okay? That will honor you. We have here the idol music. We have here the trust and the idol. We have the Page of Swords and the 5 of Swords here, followed by the second chances and the trapped here. And then lastly, they want you to remind yourself of something. Dan treated you in a way that made you feel insecure about yourself. Ask yourself this. Do you want to return to an energy like this? Do you want to be worthy for this type of person? Do you want to feel worthy for someone who makes you feel bad about yourself? Spirit is saying that you should talk to yourself about the challenges that you faced with this connection. Are they worth returning to? Is it worth meeting other people that have this similar vibe? It's okay that you let this person go. It actually was a great thing for you. We, in the long run, is what Spirit is saying. We have here the Page of Swords and the Five of Swords here. Remind yourself of how complicated the dynamic was. And is that a person that you want to tie yourself down to? In fact, now that you're free, you have the chance to meet these unknown individuals that display respect for you, that respect your boundaries. The possibilities are beautiful. You are free. So this is what your spirit guides want to tell you, to remind yourself that you have free. Question, Spirit, any other further advice for Cool Girl that you want to give? We have here the Strength. We have here the Emperor. One more. And we have the King of Wands here. So what I think it is. You have done something quite incredible. This is not so much advice, but they're telling you something that you've done. Okay. 3 for this. Loyalty, trusting, reliability, obsessing, clinging. One more. And mysteries and obscuring here. That's really lovely. So Cool Girl, they're saying a statement of fact. They're saying this: you have conquered a great energy, which is overcoming a persuasive playboy energy. So they're saying that the dynamic that you experienced with Dan, we have the Strength, the Emperor, the King of Wands here. This person came off as mature, as having their life together, having money, being someone of action, et cetera, et cetera. However, they still behaved from a place of, ego and affecting you and still be rude and what's the word for it? Not treating you with care and empathy is what they're saying as well. So they're saying you conquered overcoming an energy that was very off-putting for you, and you said, hey, I don't care what you have or what you own or how much money you have. I'm not going to stand for the way that you're treating me. I'm getting out of this. And what you've done is create courage and strength for yourself that you're not going to fall for these same energies again. Your spirit guides are saying this is a fact. You've overcome this. You're not going to fall for this same type of mentality again, as alluring as it is. This person's got money. They got their stuff together. They got all this going on with them. You're not there to please this energy anymore. You're like, you know what? I see what you're about, sir. No, thank you. I want security. I want to be able to trust the person that I'm with. We have here very beautifully the loyalty and the holding on to. You're saying to yourself, hey, I haven't met this energy yet, but I'm holding out for this. I'm not going to settle for someone who hurts me, no matter how much money they have. So that's really beautiful, and I love that for you. And then we have here the card of the obscurity, okay? So this is really great. Your spirit guides are saying, well done to you. Keep holding out. Really lovely and beautiful. Alrighty, so we're gonna wrap up the reading now for you. Spirit, 2 more cards for Cool Girl, please. Anything else that you wish to say about this reading here, Spirit? 2 cards to wrap it up. We have here the 7 of Swords, and we have the 3 of Cups. This is what I think it is. All right, so just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me well and see me well, chat. All right, 2 more for here. We have here Beach. 1 more, Spirit. And we have here Return. All right, thank you, Joanna, with the 7 of Swords and the 3 of Cups here, followed by the Beach and the Return. Spirit sees you really no longer being cool with this type of energy ever again, okay? So this is the energy coming through really the first half of this was advice, but the second half was you're in a place where you are no longer going to be putting up with people like this. Good for you. You're going to be having other opportunities coming towards you because you're going to be shutting this energy and continue to be shutting this type of energy down. So with the Seven of Swords and Three of Cups here, your spirit guides are saying rest assured and trust yourself, rely on yourself. You now know what this energy is like. When you pick it up and you sense it in other people, you're going to shut them down before they even have the opportunity to act like the way Dan has acted towards you. Okay, with the beach and the opportunity and the second chances. So, first of all, your spirit guides want to say we're really proud of you. Congratulations and keep going. We know that it's tough, but you are very worthy. And because you are setting hard boundaries, because you stood up for yourself, you're going to have really beautiful opportunities to come when it comes to these type of bonds. You haven't met some really great people yet. Be open and see what the path holds for you when it comes to relationships and connections, okay? So all the best to you, cool girl. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. We're going to get to the last 3 free questions of today, followed by the raffle. And that'll be the end of this stream. We're going to wrap up the remainder donations as well, okay? So got everyone, feel free to post your questions now. We're going to answer 3 people before we wrap up the stream with the raffle and then the remainder donation. Thank you guys so much for your support. I apologize if the stream is cutting in and out. I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know if it's YouTube, as it always is. It's always YouTube. Freaking YouTube. And then we're going to wrap up with the remainder donations. Lovely. All right, so we're going to get to Chicky Lexi, clear the energy spirit. Do I have any good news coming my way? We're going to connect to Chicky Lexi, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as news coming her way, particularly the energy of any good news. For guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Chicky Lexi, does she have any good news coming her way? 3 cards for yes or no. You have some pretty good career news coming your way, like career harmony, something coming into balance in regards to your career. So we have the 2 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles here. So the answer is it's a little bit of a balance of good and, neutral or whatever kind of news with the 2 of Pentacles here, but they're not really touching on anything other than there is some work harmony, work balance coming in for you. So the answer is yes, and it still feels like some type of balance coming in for your career, like something's looking good career-wise for you, or at least money-wise for you. And then we got the confirmation reading. Chicky Lexi, you have good news coming in when it comes to your career. I'm going to get to another person. Ethereal Muse Tarot, clear the energy spirit. How is R the Leo feeling about me? It's a male. You're very welcome, Chicky Lexi. We're going to connect to Ethereal Muse Tarot's higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them, as well as R the Leo here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit and 3 cards. How is R the Leo feeling about Ethereal Muse Tarot? 3 cards. The raffle's not open just yet. I'll let you guys know when it is. One more. Ah! Is this a potentially romantic situation? Is that what I think it is, Spirit? Oh my God. This person's like interested in, I hope, okay, listen, I don't know why I feel like uncertain about this romantic energy. So with the 3 of Pentacles, he's chasing me hardcore. Dude, look at the Chariot coming out here, okay? I just saw like Apollo in his chariot chasing you down. And the funny thing is, we also got another Chariot with the Knight of Wands. So with the 3 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Lovers here, this person wants you, okay? He's doing everything he can to come for you. How's he feeling? Like this is his plan. This is the focus. So I think how he's expressing himself, it is how it is in the cards as well. So believe what he says as far as his interest is about you, okay? He's working on plans to get you and your heart, okay? With the Chariot, the Knight of Wands, the Lovers here. So that is your reading. That's how he feels. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Thank you so much for coming through. We're going to answer one of today, okay? You're very welcome. So everyone pause your free readings. Joyanna is the last reading of today. I do apologize if I couldn't get to your reading, but I will be back in future streams to come. Every stream, there's going to be free tarot readings. So if you want to subscribe for future streams to come, feel free to do so. I will be streaming again either Friday or Saturday, okay? So Joyanna, we're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you. What does Spirit have to say about my relationship and how things ended with Ray? I need them so much right now. So, Joyanna, we're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you. Okay, we're going to connect to their soul as well and the feelings that they have for you and your spirit guides advice for you, okay, about this. Spirit, what do you have to say about the relationship and how things ended with Ray for Joyanna? 3 cards. 2 more. So what I think it is. So they're saying they want to give you a heads up, Joyanna, okay? I'm gonna pull 3 oracle cards for you because there's details here that need to be explained in tarot, okay? Spirit, can we get the 4 of Cups here? So Spirit wants to say the chapter between you and Ray is not fully over. There's still a cycle needs to be finished out with you guys, okay? So it's not fully over with you guys. 3 cards for Joyanna, Spirit. Absolutely, Joanna, if you would like, feel free to. I can do video readings after stream. Can we get 3 more cards? So what I think it is. So oh God, this feeling is very powerful. Spirit is saying that there was a factor as to why you guys had a disconnect, and that maybe you might not have the full story, or you might have overlooked something in the connection. We have here the 4 of Cups, okay? We also have the 7 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So look at that. We have here the family, the perspective, and the justice showing up here. So Spirit is saying, due to something in regards to like a situation, an obligation, or something, there's like a situation that has caused someone to divert their attention, it has affected this connection. However, the 2 of you are not done and over with. The 2 of you will potentially still have more dealings with each other, and your spirit is saying be strong, but it's not over completely yet, okay? With the 7 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. So it's almost like they're saying to like prepare yourself mentally. How do you feel? Did you enjoy the bond with this person? Do you feel like you're worthy of other situations, maybe healthier, maybe imagine your healthiest kind of relationship and ask yourself, did this person meet your needs? So they kind of want you to prepare yourself because the chapter is not quite over yet, unfortunately, okay? Yes, he said he wanted an open relationship. Jeez. Fully, honestly. Why, things maybe had turned out the way that they did. But the Spirit wants to say this, okay? It's not over. This person's still going to come back around with their energy towards you, okay? Going through it right now. Breakups are never easy. Breakups are never easy. All right, so with that said, chat, that is the end of the free portion of the stream. Good luck to you, Joyanna. And I do hope that things turn out in your favor, okay? Guys, we're about to open up for the raffle. If you would like to participate in the raffle, don't post your number yet. Just listen out for what you have to do is post a number between 1 and 100, okay? The winner of the raffle will receive a free full reading. And what a full reading is 10 oracle cards and 10 tarot cards. It's an in-depth reading. So if you would like to participate, all you have to do is post 1 number. Only a number, nothing else after that. Just a number that you want to post that you feel you've gravitated towards. The winner who gets the number to the closest to the one that I will be randomly generating will receive this free full reading. All right. So with that said, guys, post your numbers in chat. we're going to get to the next 2 donations. And then after that, we're going to announce the winner of this raffle. Okay. Everyone and anyone can join. You didn't have to participate. You could have just been a lurker, or you could have had a question, a participator, a moderator. Okay. Jesus Christ himself. So with that said, guys, feel free to post your numbers now in chat, just the number, nothing else. And then we'll announce the winner of the raffle after the next 2 donations. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking the link tree in the description. Information is there for how to reach out to me. I'll get back to you via email as soon as possible. I do them almost every single day, and I often respond to you at the very least the day after you book your reading with the response to your question. So they also come in pretty quick too, okay? So that is wonderful. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. We're going to get to our last 2 donations. Well, the next 2 donations, and then we're going to get to the winner of the raffle, okay? Thank you guys. Alrighty. Alrighty. So I'll take a moment, Theradia. I'll be right with you. I'll just be right back, okay? Be right back. Be right back. I had to get some water. My voice was getting cracked. All right, so let me close out the readings, guys. We're no longer taking any more free questions or any more donations. But the raffle is open if you want to participate in the raffle and get the chance to receive a free full reading. Okay, that's 10 tarot cards, 10 oracle cards. It's a full reading in depth. Okay, feel free to post a number between 1 and 100. And we're going to pick the winner of the raffle right after. Rania has 2 questions. All right, so Therania, your question here is, and we're going to give you a timestamp, by the way. So Therania, timestamp of 1:13:41, and you wrote here, how can I help grow a clinician named M on my team? I feel like I'm coming off strong during one-on-one meetings, and he seems to be guarded. So we're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all that's guiding you, Therania, as well as M here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them, and the energy surrounding this question. Spirit in 3 cards. How can Therania help M grow as a clinician on Therania's team? 3 cards for the first initial details. Oh, this is very interesting. Thank you, Fairy Goddess. I appreciate your compliment. And I also love your name, by the way. It's very magical. That's what I think it is. That's what I think it is now. Huh. 3 from here. Why the Page of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles here? So free questions are closed, but in the future streams to come, there will be more free questions, okay? But is it what I think it is now? Huh. Two from here. I have to say it's not going to be easy, okay? Spirit is saying it's not going to be easy. There's something about this person not listening and not cooperating, okay? Is it what I think it is? This person doesn't take criticism very well, Thurania, and no matter how you're going to communicate to them, they take criticism as like attacks on themselves, okay? And this has nothing to do with you. This more so has to do with the way that this person has, you know, operated in life, the way that they were treated as a child, the way that they were treated as a teen and into their adulthood. So this person has had some negative experiences with criticism, and they just can't take any evaluation as anything other than negative. So it's more so of understanding, like, hey, this person's not taking this well. This has nothing to do with me, but this has everything to do with the way that they're processing how I'm communicating with them. So it's more so about you being patient with the way that this person is processing the feedback if you continue to want them to be on your team. Okay, we have the Page of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, followed by the Knight of Pentacles, which is that slowing down energy, the Six of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles here. It will improve with this person. The more you communicate with them, the more that you're understanding of where this perspective may come from, okay? We also have the music and the dance in the reverse. This person is just not like, they don't hear feedback like it's positive. They hear it like it's like I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked right now. We have the cards of the sorcerer, the goblin, and then we have here the cottage here, okay? Oh my god, this is what I think it is. So this person, the person that you're asking about, they're like, I feel like I'm just nothing. And this person who is so well accomplished is talking to me or talking down to me in this space is like they just see themselves as this like just incompetent or unworthy person. It's very sad, this energy coming through, and I'm like sorry for them that they feel this way. Actually, it sucks. Actually, I can feel their self-esteem issues, but Spirit is saying the more you continue to communicate with them, the more that you're checking in with them, and the more that they know that you're on their team rather than against them. You want them to succeed. You don't want them to like fall to the wayside. You want them to succeed. Just recognize that hey, this person's in the space that they don't handle this well, but I'm going to work through it with them. All right, so Spirit, 5 more cards for this energy. No more. Okay. And ultimately, they're saying they know this seems like a lot, but keep doing what you're doing. It actually will improve, and it looks like this person's perspective will eventually shift. Okay. We have here the Knight. I heard exposure therapy, actually. We have the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the 10 of Cups here. Spirit is saying this will improve. We also have the Hermit and the Ace of Wands here. There's the feeling of being inspired as well. Can we get 3? Well, can we get 5 Oracle cards for this? We have here healing. We have here fantasy. Can we get 3 more? We have here bitterness, sorrow, and 1 more. And lastly, mistakes. Oh, that's awesome. That's what I think it is. Okay. So even though, this person may take the criticism well. There is a awareness that they um, are misunderstanding how you're coming towards them, okay? Which is really great. So they're going to figure out like, you know what? I'm just handling this really poorly. And with the healing and the fantasy here, I do get the sense that their mindset, their perspective of it will change. The way that you approach them will change. So I think it's more so of approach it how you feel is best, recognizing this person will improve the way that they handle the way you talk to them over time, understanding that you're not trying to hurt their feelings, but that you're trying to help them understand something so that they can improve their work ethic, okay? So good luck to you on that situation, Tharania. Um, I feel like I need to change the way I need to communicate. Beautiful. I mean, if you feel that way, then go for it, you know, now that you have this understanding. Very drawn to fairies. Tramps, I'm not tramps. My memory is really bad. I have a brain disease. I can't remember things too well. Can you repeat that again? Could you repeat what your reading was about? Thank you so much. So that I can give you clarity, at least with my memory jogged. For my next question, Jenna, you're saying here, Erica, what should I do that I can stop insecurities before self sabotaging me and E's relationship? My advice would be to highlight your great qualities. I would just write like maybe a list of things that you like about yourself that you're proud of accomplishing and achieving. Like I'm really good at art, and I really have a cool style, and I can communicate like this, and I'm very artistic, and I have cool ideas that other people don't have. I have unique ideas other people don't have. So my first thing would be highlight yourself, and then recognize that you know you and this person have been interacting for however period of time. This person likes you for you, right? You didn't pretend to be anyone else other than who you are. So remind yourself of that too. So remember how great you are, and then you could come into the connection just enjoying this person's company and not so much thinking about yourself like, you know what, I have done all this and this is all that I want to accomplish. I have my own dreams and my own goals. And this person still likes me for who I am. So I would first put yourself on a pedestal and then keep interacting with this person. That would be my advice. Remind yourself of how wonderful you are is what I'm tapping into. All right, so Tharania, will I be able to compete in boxing this year for the remainder of 2025? All right, so we're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, Tharania, and all those who guide you, as well as the energies surrounding boxing here. Spirit in 2026 got you. I was like, dang, Tharania, about to throw down before Christmas. All right, we're going to connect to Tharania's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding them, as well as the energies of 2026 and Tharania's boxing career to come. Spirit in 3 cards. Well, Spirit in 5 cards, rather. Will Tharania be able to compete in boxing next year in 2026? 5 cards. Hold on, Tramps. I'm going to get right back to you right after Tharania's thing, okay? All right, so anything else you want to say? All right. 5 cards. So your spiritual team wants to make this a mini reading because the response is really clear for them, and they want you to have a different question for the next one, okay? So think of another question while I give you this response, okay? So, Tharania, the spirits are saying you're going to be overburdened by too much work to be able to compete in boxing next year. We have here the 9 of Cups, and very interestingly, the King of Swords came in the reverse, often a truth giver. We have here him saying no, actually, with the confirmation of the Sun here, but not for any negative reasons. It's just that you're too burdened with other stuff. You got to focus this. However, we do have the Hangman, the Magician, and the Page of Wands here, okay? However, this doesn't mean to hang up this desire or this goal. Do you go for it? Do you go in the direction of it? Maybe start building up your strength, okay? They're saying they do desire for you to go towards this route. They're like, do compete. We do love that for you, but it just may not be in 2026. Maybe you're building more strength in 2026. So with the intimacy and the pain here, the apprehension followed by the possibilities, the mixed signals, and lastly, the open heart. It feels more like 2026 is a year of you building the resilience to go down this path. And what's interesting about this intimacy here is that what I think of it with this. That's through Rania, boxing is very important for you. This is the focus. I don't know. I almost feel like this is more private than anything, but I will say it as like keeping your privacy in mind because his energy is very personal. Boxing for you seems to be healing a personal wound of yours, okay? Boxing for you is healing a personal wound for you. We have here the intimacy and the pain here. Okay. Joanna, oh my gosh. Reading. Thank you, Nightbot. It looks like we do have a winner for the raffle sooner than expected, which does happen. Nightbot does also announce the winner at times. Congratulations, Joanna. You are the winner of today's free full reading raffle. Congratulations to you. You got the number 13. Congrats. Joanna, we're going to get to you right after this. Hold on. We're going to give you a proper enunciation announcement. We have here the possibilities, followed by the heart fog and an open heart here. So more so in 2026, boxing is healing a personal wound of yours, okay? But then after this healing, after a lot of this healing, your feelings are going to be transforming to, I want to go in this direction. Now I want to use this passion to do something strong and powerful. Okay. So first is more so healing in 2026, and then it's the transformation and the manifestation of this. Okay. So that is your reading. Would you like to ask the next mini question? So while you're thinking of that, hold on, clear the energy spirit. Congratulations, guys. The raffle is now closed. The winner of today's free full reading is Joanna, who got the winning number of the number 13. First of all, congratulations, Joanna. Chat, that is officially the end of this stream. If you have just joined me today for the first time, or if this is like your second time or your 300th time joining me today, thank you guys so much for coming by and sharing your beautiful energy with me. We're now going to close the stream down. I really appreciate you all coming through. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, evening, night, afternoon, wherever you guys are. I will be in future streams to come if you want to subscribe and join me for the future. We will be doing free yes or no questions in the next stream. That'll either be Friday, the weekend, or next Wednesday, okay? I hope you guys have a fabulous day. We're now no longer taking any more free questions. No more donations. We're going to wrap up with the remainder donations of the stream, followed by the moderators. But if you want to tune in for future streams to come, I will be on again in the future, okay? It will be free yes or no questions. I'm sorry I couldn't get to you all today, but I am so happy that you guys have joined me, okay? Thank you so much, and have a fabulous day, chat. Thank you. All right, so the stream is now closing down. It's good to see you, Tramps. Tramps, I did want to answer your question really quickly, but we're going to answer Therania's mini question here. This is a mini question, right, Therania? So hold on, Tramps. I will get to you. We're still on a donation. Where is my friendship between F and I heading? Clear the energy, spirit, please and thank you. We're going to connect to Therania's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as F here. Their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit, 3 cards. Where is the relationship, the friendship between F and Therania heading? Devin, 2 more. Oh my God. So you guys are heading towards a very comfortable connection. There's going to be like a release of a burden, and then like being able to comfortably just have a back and forth with someone just like feels really easy. So it feels like there is going to be some release of a burden. Okay, we have here the Knight of Wands and the Hangman, and that felt like a big burden, like the weight of a piano even. Feels like there's a lump like there's a lump in your chest dealing with something anxious. It's kind of going to happen to you, where that's going to happen this friendship. And then we have here the Six of Pentacles. There's a give and take here, a back and forth. The Ten of Cups, the Page of Swords here. Having a back and forth that brings you to some type of emotional fulfillment with this friend of yours. And Spirit even confirms it with the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, that friendship card of a friendship balancing out. So Spirit is saying that you guys are going to have a big burden off of your shoulders in this connection, and the exchanges are going to be feeling so light and carefree and just very fun for the two of you. We have here the negative mind, followed by the divine feminine, with the missing here two more. The second chances, making amends here, and greed. That is so beautiful. So we have here the curse, the negative mind, the divine feminine here. So if I feel like the burden is like a pessimistic mindset about the connection that gets released. We also have the missing, the second chances, and the greed here. And it just feels like, oh, that's lovely. It just feels like you guys are going to have a talk like, hey, this and that. Like a conversation about things that were left in the wayside, just like of feeling rebonded to this person and seeing the value of the relationship that the two of you have, which is so beautiful. So stepping away from this negative mindset into a more comfortable, cozy connection with your friend is going to be happening for you. The release of a almost feels like a mental burden that feels physical. The balance of the relationship you have with F. Very pretty. So that is your reading, Tharania. For that, it's going to be improving. And it's going to start feeling like the exchanges feel a little bit more lighter than they were before. Hello, Gift. We already did the raffle. The wedding number was Joanna's number, which was the number 13, which Nightbot very graciously announced. Thank you, Nightbot. I appreciate that. Oh, lovely. So when you have the chance, Tharania, feel free to post your last full reading. And then we're going to get to our next donator. Lovely energy that came through. All right, Tramps, I wanted to give you clarity on what you asked about, whether I was in the right of taking Chris off social media because he was clearly talking to another girl. So the Ten of Swords is a disconnect card. It is a breakup card. It's a separation card. Spirit is saying you are in the right, and you are right to disconnect from this person because of you placing this important boundary for yourself. So Spirit is saying you did the right thing for you. If you felt betrayed by this person's response, you were right to feel betrayed. And so they're saying, yes, you did the right thing. Disconnecting from this person, the Ten of Swords energy is that block, is that removal. So they're basically just clarifying with the Ten of Swords, emphasizing the removal of you doing this, the removal, they're emphasizing the removal with the Ten of Swords, the disconnect, and they're saying basically, yeah, you did the right thing, disconnecting, okay? So you put a death to something, essentially. However, there is the energy that this is not yet over. There's still going to be more interactions between you and this person to come. And just to be prepared for that, remind yourself where the pros and cons of the connection. Is this someone that you really want to interact with? It does look like there's more in this chapter between the two of you, okay? Alrighty, so clear the energy, Spirit, please and thank you. What will next year be like in terms of my growth as a clinician and director? Close out the previous readings, please. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to the Rania's higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them, as well as their clinician role here as a director. Beautiful. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding the Rania. What can they do next year? Can we connect to the energies of 2026 next year in terms of their growth as a clinician director, Spirit? 3 cards. So Tramps, I gave you a response. Just go back a little bit in time, and you'll hear the response that I gave you about your reading. It's just confirmation that you did the right thing, okay? Erica, I'm just scared E wants to leave my life, and thank you for your insight. Absolutely, and I understand, Jen. I absolutely understand. 2 more. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh. One more. Is it what I think it is? First of all, Therania, you are doing really exceptionally well as a clinician, as a clinical director. First of all, your spirit guides are saying keep doing what you're doing because you are really connecting to not only your mind in like a what is like the grounded way, but also in a spiritual way. So you have a great intuition, but you also have a great like scientific mind. Is also it's like you're mixing science and spiritual when you do your job. You're connecting to your intuition, but also your genuine educational understanding of your role. We have here the King of Cups and the High Priestess. So they're saying to continue down the path that you're going down and let the way that you have already been doing things guide you. Because with the Seven of Cups and Nine of Wands and the Lovers here, you are able to make really great decisions. We even have the Justice card coming through here. Don't change a thing. Just keep building on what you're doing now. You're doing really great. Of course, build onto that skill, but you're already doing really great. Okay, you have a great intuition when it comes to this role. We have the card of the flow. We have the card of the opportunities. And then lastly, we have here the change in the reverse. Okay, so they're saying basically what's going to happen in 2026, go with the flow, meet the events and the opportunities to come as they come, and do what you feel is best when it comes to how you feel intuitively and how you feel skill wise, educationally. Okay, there's intellect here when they're talking about this reading. All right. So we're going to get 3 more oracle cards for you. Well, 2 more. And then we're going to get to the next half of this reading. 2 from here, Spirit. We have here the mountains. Lastly, the peace here. I just feel like they're saying, listen, every hurdle, you're going to overcome them, okay? So 2026 is, you do have these peaks and these events that will happen, but it looks like you come down from those peaks with great balance. The balance here, the harmony is coming through here. So they have a great deal of trust in you in 2026 that they're like, with what you're doing right now, is going to look really good for you in 2026. Okay, keep doing what you're doing. So I don't know if you want more readings if you want me to continue on this energy, let me know if you do, or if you would like a different mini reading after this. So let me know how you feel. We can continue with this energy because it feels like they're giving me not much more else other than you're going to be really great. Keep doing what you're doing, and just build onto what you're doing. You have a great intuition with your job. Awesome. Feel free to ask another question. Jenna, you're asking here, but you don't think I have a reason at the moment to be afraid of him leaving? Not that I tapped into. I felt like you were very, looks like the two of you have like mutual understanding with each other. And as long as there's a mutual understanding, I don't see why you should be afraid, right? Looks like you guys do communicate and pretty well. I think you would say so, right? I'm going to clear the energy. Spirit wants to give me a short reading today. Yeah, it looks like Spirit just is like, hey, you're doing great. Let's keep talking about all this stuff. Where's my friendship between Elle and I headed? Okay, we're going to close out the previous readings once again, Spirit. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you for this last mini question here. Followed by Elle, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit in 5 cards. For the Rania, where is the friendship between Elle and the Rania headed? This is very different energy. Okay, but why is that the case? I feel like there's some confusion in this connection. A little bit confusion in this one. Why this here? So you guys are heading towards some type of confusion, some misunderstanding, mixed thoughts here. We have love coming through, followed by past life, repeated patterns, and the beauty. And then 2 for here. My friend is also having a baby this month. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. We got the runaway of the family coming through here. Is it what I think it is? Oh my goodness. So where is it heading? So you and L may unfortunately um, head to a place where you're not really sure where the friendship is heading, because the person is going to be really putting a huge focus on family. We have here the Knight of Wands and the Five of Wands here. Maybe this has happened before. Maybe you had a friend disconnect from you because of the reshift of focus that they had to have. Love, past life, repeated pattern, and the beauty here. Maybe this is their second child, right? We have here the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Cups here. So your friend is going to be putting a huge focus on is baby time, is time to focus on baby time, runaway, family, fertility, and parenthood. Pregnancy is coming through here. So Spirit's saying it's going to be the same like an old situation. This friend's going to be putting a lot of their time and focus on the baby. So that is where it's headed. That is where it's going. Yep, I have with another friend, which is understandable. Good luck to your friend and the baby. May they have a peaceful time and may their sleep look really good for the most part. So thank you so much, Therania, for your donation and for your time. I really appreciate it. Good luck to you. If I do not see you in future streams to come, I wish you a fabulous, happy holiday, okay, and a happy new year. With that said, guys, we're gonna get to the next reading. I need to take another break. I need to take another break to clear my pipes and to get to the next reading now. Holly, it's up to you now. Holly, are you here? And are you ready for your reading? We may do both of your readings back to back because Tiffany wanted a timestamp. Tiffany, are you here at all? I think I'm going to put both of your readings back to back, Holly, so that there's no disruptions. So that way, because Tiffany desired a timestamp, followed by S Virgo with her timestamp, you can just have them both back to back. Okay, so this is going to be the list here. Tiffany, would you be okay with that? So that we can do Holly back to back, so that there's no in between. We'll give you your timestamp for your reading. However you guys want to do it. You as well. Happy holidays, and thank you for all your readings this year. You're very welcome, Therania. I really appreciate you. Jenna, you're saying here? Yes, that's fine. Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate you. Alice Lily, what would you like to ask? I'll give you one free one card reading, okay? Feel free to ask right now. You gotta ask right now, though. Sorry, I'm like, you gotta do it right now, though. All right, so Jenna, you're saying, yeah, we communicate a lot and very well. Thank you a lot. Now I'm just trying to balance my chakras, trying to keep myself and my mind balanced. See you. You are amazing. If you celebrate Christmas, okay? Or the New Year's if you celebrate the New Year's. All right, so I'll be right back. Alice Lily, if your question is there when I get back, I'm going to give you a one card reading, okay? Be right back, chat, and thank you guys so much for your patience. Feel free to post your first question, Holly, when you're ready, okay? Be right back. Hi, Gift. Yes, the raffle is over. I will be back in future streams to come. If you want to subscribe and tune in the future, that would be lovely. All right, so real quick for you, Alice Lily, does Ollie still want to think about reconciling with me? Maybe even marrying me, even though he's silent and ignoring me at the moment? Is it over forever? I don't know what happened with him. Completely gone. All right, so we're gonna connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, Alice, as well as Ollie here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit in one card. Does Ollie still want to see, think, or even reconcile with Alice Lily? They're feeling of two minds about it. Part of them wants to reconcile with you. The other side wants to distance themselves from you. And it kind of looks like with the Five of Cups as the energy, the reason why they're feeling two minds about it, like they don't want to and they do want to, it's because they're disappointed by the past with the two of you, okay? So the answer is it's not a yes or a no. They feel at a crossroads, like between two options, like the devil on their shoulder, the angel on their shoulder type situation. They just have they don't know right now. They don't know. Part of them doesn't want to, and they're thinking about the past when it comes to this. Okay, so that is your reading. They don't know right now. They just don't know. Yes, it's misunderstood with me, and I think I need to explain. Yeah, if you feel like that's the best thing to do, Alice Lily, go for it. All the best to you, and I do wish you all the best with Ollie, okay? We're going to ring the bell to your peace, your harmony, and the ultimate closure for your connection, okay? Good luck to you. All right, clear the energy spirit. Please close out the previous reading. Please and thank you. Holly, may I get more information about the connection between Anon and me? Perhaps where we are headed. We're going to get a different deck for you. Whoa, this deck is feeling rather heavy. It wants to be used. Never mind. We're going to keep this deck here. Can we connect to Holly's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her? As well as Anon here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. So we're in 3 cards. Where's the connection between Holly and Anon heading? Some decks like to work. One more. Into what? Into what? So what I think it is. Oh my goodness. So someone here really wants things to pop off here, okay? Hi, Antoine. It's good to see you. Happy Wednesday to you. We have here the 7 of Pentacles followed by the 7 of Wands here. So where is it heading? It looks like 2 of you will continue to build onto the connection, and this really feels substantial. You're investing in each other, getting to know each other, and things are sticking. Information is sticking. Maybe it's like, hey, what's your birthday? I'm going to remember that. I'm putting it in my calendar. Or, hey, this is my background. This is my history. I'm going to remember that. You guys are going to be interacting meaningfully and building onto those interactions, okay? Now, I will say this, because you are building with each other, someone here is going to be like, woe is me. Woe is me. I'm scared that things are going to go down and I'm going to have a bad time. We have the Knight of Swords and the 9 of Swords here, followed by the 3 of Pentacles. So there are fears that will be popping up, like the fear as things continue to work out. Like, will things work out? How will things work out? So that is the energy coming through here. Spirit wants more tarot for this reading. Can we get more? What's going on with this fear aspect of it? The 3 of Wands, the future, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Hangman is what I think it is. So as things are continuing to work out with you guys, there's going to be a fear of like, are we still going to keep talking to each other? Are we still going to be interacting with each other? Is this going to continue to be mutual? We have the 3 of Wands. This is the fear of the future, the fear of this not working out. Ultimately, 3 of Wands. And I feel it heavy in my heart. This is the ultimate feeling coming through. It's like the fear, like, oh, I don't know. I'm worried that it's not going to work for us. Now we're going to get some oracle cards for you. Spirit, 3 oracle cards from the love deck, please. And followed by 2 from there. What can Holly expect? We have your inner peace. We have your commitment. One more. And the divine feminine. So things are going to be likely based on this energy. Things are going to be going so well. It freaks you out or it freaks somebody out here. Okay. Can we get 2 from here? Thoughts and feelings. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Ah! And we both know I'm not the one for you. So, okay, this is Holly, right? Spirit? 1 card for this card here. This is like her feelings. All right, so Holly, with the inner peace and the commitment here, it's gonna go really well for you guys. Okay, it's just peacefully. You're just building on the connection, getting to know each other. It's very nice. You're gonna be enjoying your time. In fact, I'm connecting to a very peaceful energy. And then we have here. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, and also we both know that I'm not the one for you. So you're also like, am I right for this person? Is this going to work out? I'm scared. I feel like maybe I don't have the right mindset, or I'm not this thing, or I'm not that thing. So you are also comparing yourself to maybe what you think are other better examples. But ultimately, you have fears at the end of the day. Okay, so that's a big energy of fears coming through. He is a peaceful energy. Oh, how beautiful! All right, so hold on. Let me put this away here. So, Spirit, anything else you want to say? What's going to happen in this connection with Holly? How are things going to go? That's how I feel internally because he's so wonderful. Oh, Tramps, Irie Realm, thank you for the in-depth clarification. Now I need to go get some cat food. I love it. Priorities, baby. What's your cat's favorite food? Fancy Feast or what is another cat food? I can't remember. I love cat food packaging. I feel like they're so much more creative than dog food packaging. And also fancier somehow. I don't know what I'm talking to. Oh, Holly, congratulations to you. This is beautiful. Is what I think in a spirit. As far as you keep going down this route with this person, you're eventually going to have a breakthrough when it comes to a connection and romance, okay? A thought breakthrough, an epiphany. We have here the 8 of Wands, the Ace of Swords here, followed by the 9 of Swords. Again, you got the Lovers coming out here and the Queen. What's going to happen? What are you heading towards with Anon? Is there are going to be fears and self-doubts, but also those fears and self-doubts are transformed into confidence about the relationship. Okay, that is lovely. 2 cards on the Ace of Swords here, Spirit. We have here chivalry, and we have here the sacred woman. So there's a big chance that Anon's treatment towards you just makes you feel secure. Okay, they're just a nice person. They're treating you very well, and they're treating you with great respect. And this opens your eyes, or you're going to start to be comfortable interacting with this person. And then lastly, can we get 3 cards from here, please? And then 1 from here. Well, 2 from here, 1 from here. We have here road and money. And then 1 more, Spirit. It feels like abundance, not so much money, and life purpose. So you're heading towards, with this connection, feeling more secure, even though the feelings of insecurity heighten. It's like there's going to be a peak and then it just kind of falls, not only due to the treatment of this person, but just the consistency of the kindness that is coming through as well. So with the road, the money, and the life purpose here, it just feels like you guys just keep going and keep building onto this. So this is really beautiful. So that is your reading, Holly. Would you like to ask your next question? Oh, so what I think it is. Should I tell her this? Okay, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it for now. But your spirit did have a channeled message for me in that energy. Hi, Maurice. How are you doing? I just got the notification for your live. Oh my gosh, and you missed it. Ah, that came in so late. It's good to see you, though. Hi, Dwayne. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. Guys, I'm going to be back either Friday or sometime in the weekend, okay? And you can always reach me via my email. I'm open to hearing from you if you want to get to me via email. I hope you guys are having a great time. Close up the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Clear the energies as well. My next question is there anything else in general that my spirit want to say to me? Clear the energy, Spirit. There is. We're going to connect to Holly's higher self, her soul, all the entities, anomalies, and beings who guide her, as well as her spiritual team, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Holly. Is there anything else you wish to communicate? 5 cards. That sounds very uncomfortable. Good luck to you, buddy. Can we get 3 more cards here? 1 more. Holly, things are gonna be uplifting for you soon, and it's gonna be feeling real crazy for you. You're gonna be feeling really anxious about it. It's like life is going to be improving, and you're gonna be feeling anxious. Spirit just wants to give you a heads up, okay? We have here the High Priestess and the 7 of Cups here. You have some various different events that will be coming through in your life that will be uplifting you, making you feel really good. And it feels like it's a little bit too much goodness happening. We have here the 9 of we also have the 10 of Cups here. Okay, an abundance of good events are coming towards you. We even have the 8 of Swords that are telling us how you're going to be feeling about it. So we're going to tap into this energy here. There's a lot coming through here. Spirit, what's coming through here? 2 cards. Okay, you're getting some dating bless. Love life is going to be feeling contentful. They're saying 1 from here. What is this from here, Spirit? I don't want to let you go. Oh my God, your love life is going to be improving massively coming up soon, okay? They want to drop this energy, but they do wish to communicate just a little bit more here. 1 more card. They're saying love life is one of the aspects that are improving for you. And then we have here the flow here. You can just be yourself. By the way, come as you are. Don't worry too much about things. As things are improving, they say that if you're going to feel nervous and anxious, that's totally okay. Honor those feelings. Accept those feelings, but keep going anyway, right? So they do want you to honor your anxiety as things are improving for you, just to give your soul, yourself acknowledgement, but enjoy the peace that is on its way to you. It may even just be happening right now, actually. So love life is improving massively for you. Spirit? 5 cards for Holly. Anything else you wish to say? And 2 more. Clarity on what? Oh, that's beautiful. Holly, you're heading towards celebrating something about yourself, okay? You're going to have a moment in your life at some point in the future where you are going to be saying, wow, I really pushed through a lot of situations and I'm so proud of myself. You're going to have a sense of pride in yourself because of all that you have overcome. Okay, it's going to come at you like a big wave. It's like Spirit is saying, like a big, like you might even cry because you're so proud of yourself. We have the card of the Queen of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, and the Ace of Swords here, followed by the 7 of Wands and the Strength here. That something has massively you have built something, and that what you built is a confidence. Let's see. This is very, very cool. They keep telling me to come over here. 2 cards on this, but it's for herself. She's communicating to herself here, Spirit. Your soul has a lot to say in this reading. 1 more. Oh my God, your soul is talking to me in this reading. To you. So I'm going to give you only word oracles for the remainder of this. 1 more. You and your soul seem to. It's what I think it is with this. Hold on. You and your soul are healing the relationship you have with one another, okay? You have a there's a conscious aspect of you and then there's a subconscious aspect of you. So we have the cards of I don't want to let you go. That's coming out again. I know that I crossed the line with you. We also have the cards of I couldn't let you get close to me and I want you badly and also I can't be with you. You and your soul have a relationship where you're afraid to meet each other or you're afraid to be vulnerable with one another. Your conscious self is almost like I'm scared to accept the core version of myself in a sense. It's like I'm scared to let you come out or I'm scared to address you or meet you properly because there's a I hope this resonates because this is this is like confusing almost. You have a core nature, Holly, and there's a core version of you, okay? Your soul embodies that core. Throughout our life, throughout our experiences, our traumas, events that hurt our relationship with our core. We become outside of ourselves. We then have a sense of behaving that is not really who we are authentically. Or we may build coping mechanisms and defense mechanisms that kind of separate ourselves from our soul, our core selves. Okay. So you and your core have this sort of tug of war where it's you want yourself, you want to be with yourself, but you're scared to accept yourself. Okay. And what's going to be happening is you're going to one day, I don't know if it's you looking in the mirror, if you're just having an isolated moment with yourself where you're overcome with a great sense of being you and enjoying that. Okay? So you're approaching very quickly, might I add, it's like it's on its way where you feel the most you've ever felt and it feels good. Okay. So I think you're going to have a meeting of your soul and maybe even for the first time in a while, maybe since you were a child, of great inner peace because you're meeting yourself again. Okay. That's beautiful. Great reading. Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. So that is your reading. Thank you so much, Holly. All the best to you on the path coming forward. Continue doing what you're doing. Your spiritual team is very proud of you, okay? And enjoy the remainder of your holidays and Happy New Year's to you if I do not see you in future streams to come, okay? You're very welcome. Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. Oh my goodness. I gotta be careful connecting to souls. they be impacting me so much. You have a lovely soul, Holly, by the way. Very, very lovely soul. Big too. I felt big energy. Big light energy. Okay, let me drink some coffee. Wait, it's not Holly and Tiffany. Hold on, I gotta delete that. It's Tiffany and S Virgo. Tiffany, are you here? Give me a thumbs up. We're about to post your question. Feel free to do so. We're going to give you a timestamp as well, okay? Would you still like a timestamp, Tiffany, by the way? All right, so your question is, because you sent it earlier. You emailed it to me. Hold on, I'm going to go to my emails. Okay, go into my emails. Just give me a moment to I'm going. So you wanted a mini reading for your question that you emailed me. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. No timestamp. It's okay. Got you. Let me remind myself of that. No timestamp for Tiffany. All right. So let me read this. Do you want this to be public or private? Private, got you. By the way, my favorite food. Clear the energy spirit when it connects to Tiffany's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as the energy surrounding this question here, spirit, and all those guiding Tiffany, connecting to these two situations that she went through. Can you tell us the meaning of this, spirit? 3 cards for the initial details. Can you tell us the initial details of this, please and thank you. So what I think it is. Tiffany, you have overcome a burden, and your dreams are almost like tempting you in a sense. Okay, we have here the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Wands here. Your dreams are temptation. You have overcome some type of burden. Now, I gotta say, it may not be about the context of the dreams. It may just be like the dreams representing something symbolically of what you've overcome. So we're going to tap into what this was symbolically. What was this symbolically, spirit? Let me know if you can hear me okay. The stream is saying that the connection is unstable, but I know it's unstable sometimes here in New York City. Can we get 3 cards on this? What did she overcome that the dream is challenging? Oh, look at that. Hmm. Your dream is helping you solve something as well, okay? So, hold on. With the plucky possum, the sensitive sloth, and the roguish raccoon here. Oh my god. The energies of your dream is that you have successfully done something in your life. You have to access what that might be about. What have been your recent accomplishments? What have you been saying no to? What have you embraced actually or accepted about yourself? And the dream is kind of like giving you problem solving situations, like when you're in math class and to reaffirm that knowledge, the teacher will give you homework. With that said, your dreams were like homework. Can you overcome this? Are you able to? How do you handle these situations? So it's like your dreams like, hey, I'm helping you reaffirm something that you've learned. So I think while I can't specifically access this particular thing that this is about, your spiritual team is like they're reaffirming. The dream is reaffirming something you've learned and helping you continue to improve on that skill. Okay. Could it specifically be eating habits too? We're going to connect to that. Is it specifically about eating habits, Spirit? No, it's about something else. It could be about this, but with the 7 of Cups here, there's this energy of it being related to a lot of other things. One more card for that, Spirit. We have here the 6 of Pentacles. Can we get 2 oracle cards from here to explain what this is, Spirit? So I gotta say, this is pretty great, Tiffany. Well done to you. All right, so. All right, so is it what I think it is? So you are overcoming overindulging on something, okay? I don't know if it's just food. I think it's many other things. You're overcoming overdoing or overindulging on something. With the 7 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles, your dreams are helping you. It's like your soul, your higher self, your consciousness, your subconscious is helping you reaffirm this ability to abstain from overindulging, okay? We have here the daring dragonfly and the playful penguin. So it's like you're going to be feeling almost like consciously healthier, uh, psychologically healthier because you're abstaining from overdoing a behavior, activity, or a thing. Okay, so this is really awesome. So that's what your dreams meant. That is the meaning coming through for you. I hope that you continue down this path. Not only is your subconscious looking out for you, but you are looking out for you. Okay, whatever it is that you are slowing down on, even stopping, even like pushing it away a little bit, your dream wants to reaffirm, hey, great job. I'm here to help you out to further improve that. So beautiful. Well done to you. Hi, Elaine Tat. Unfortunately, I'm no longer open for donations today, but if you want to, I am going to be doing private readings after this stream. So if you want to donate for a private reading, you're free to do that if you would like to, okay? If not, I will be on Friday or Saturday or Sunday for future streams to come if you want to check in on those streams, okay? Good to see you as always, though. All right, close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. So we're going to get to our last reading today now. You're very welcome, Tiffany. All the best to you and happy holidays. We're going to get to our last reading with S. Virgo. All 3 questions back to back. S. Virgo, if you're not here, let me know. If you're here, let me know. If you're here or not. You are the last reading of today before we get to our mod questions. Thank you, everyone, for your patience and tuning in. I'll be right back once again. I just need to, again, refresh my for S. Virgo, okay? Be right back, chat. Be right back. All right, I refreshed my coffee. It is hot, and I'm all right. So we're gonna get to SB S Virgo's last donated reading. Thank you, moderators, for being here and just having, just having your support is pretty awesome. Thank you for your patience too, by the way, for your assistance. Thank you, Devin. So, as Virgo, your timestamp is 2/17/16, and your question is, the first one is B's true feelings for me, and that's the full reading. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you as Virgo, as well as B, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Please and thank you, Spirit. And 3 cards. What are B's true feelings for S Virgo? Two more. One more. That's what I think it was. Is what I think it is now. Wow. Oh my God. S Virgo, this energy is very intense. You would think, like, I'll explain to you what's going on. Wow. Can we get 3 more? So B wants to walk away from something in his life to go towards you, okay? He wants to come towards you. How does he feel right now towards you? We have here the 3 of Cups and the 8 of Cups here. So B's like, I kind of want to move past something. And with the King of Swords, the Hermit, the 3 of Wands here, and do something towards you. I feel like this person's keeping these plans to themselves. The King of Swords, the Hermit here, is very much of, I'm planning something quite diligently, privately to myself, but I'm planning for the future. You're involved here. So it looks like the energy coming through is that B desires to walk away from one thing and is planning how to do so to come towards you, okay? We have here the Tunnel. And very interestingly, not only with the 8 of Cups, which is this walking away energy, with this gentleman walking away from these cups, you also have the finality and leaving behind here, okay? So there's this energy of B's in the process desiring to plan to something with you, okay? To do something with you. So we have here the regret and the healing here, followed by the information, okay? Do these two? Yes, these two have a solid history. Spirit saying you guys have some type of understanding of each other. So it looks like B wants to work on themselves. They may be walking away from something for a time being to process something on their own privately and then come towards you with what they've found or what they've resolved, okay? So with the regret, the healing, and the information, how does B feel towards you? Like they want to come towards you, but they need some time away to process something, and then they'll come back with the information that they've processed, hoping that that information has healed them or something like that, okay? So we're going to get to the next half of this reading now. Spirit, how specifically now, when it comes to emotions, how do they feel about S Virgo, Spirit? 5 cards. How do they feel about S Virgo? Page of Wands. They think you're hot. Oh my God. What more? They think you're very attractive. Ah, that's what I think it is. They would like to hold on to this relationship. They just find you really attractive. Like, look at that. You are on their mind. Page of Wands, Queen of Wands here is coming through here. How does B feel about you? They find you attractive, alluring. There's something very magnetic about you, fascinating even. With the 4 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups here, whatever you guys have with each other right now, they want to hold on to that as much as they can. Oh, either this is a person you're getting to know or a person that you feel connected to for a very long time. They want to hold on to the connection, okay? That's ultimately what they want. They find you completely attractive. They think that you're an attractive person to interact with in general, okay? Can we get 2 Can we get 2 love cards here, Spirit? We have here the Rainbow Reviver and the Distorted Feminine. One more, Spirit. Followed by the Divine Feminine. And then any further 2 from here, please. Actually, you want it from here. 2 from here. We have here the Sun. Oh, and ask what you want. Is it what I think it is with this? So they think you're great, okay? You've really changed as well to them. We have here the Rainbow Reviver, the Distorted Feminine, and we have here the Divine Feminine here. They think that you've really changed beautifully. This person feels like someone you've known very well for a while, SB. When they think about how much you've changed and how much you've shifted, they seem to compare themselves to you and like see themselves a little bit like a frog. Okay, we have the Sun, but the energy that was most highlighted here, hold on, let me see if I can get, is this frog here in this picture with the Sun, if you can see that very well. And then we have here the ask for what you want. It's like they wish for you to see them the way that they see you, like wondering if you think that they're up to snuff with you in comparison. So they hope that you can see them the way they see you, which they see very highly and admire something about you, which it feels like they perceived one thing about you, and now that perception has completely shifted. They have put you on some type of mental pedestal. Okay. So that is your reading for your first full reading. We're gonna get to your next question now, your next mini reading, which is. Clear the energy, Spirit. Please close out the previous readings, please, and thank you. Your mini question. Hold on. Gonna go here now. Your first mini question of his intentions for our connection, Spirit. Once again, connecting to B, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them, as well as S Virgo, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Spirit, in 3 cards, what are B's intentions towards S Virgo? The 10 of Swords. Okay. The Ace of Wands. The Empress, the Emperor. One more card, Spirit. And the 10 of Cups. This is what I think it is. Why? What do they... What are they wanting to walk away from here, Spirit? 3 cards for this. One more. They wish to revive something in this relationship, okay? They want energy again. With the couple, the power supply in the desert here, they want something to be the end. This may be the end of isolation if this person is at a distance from you, or the end of disconnect, because there is a little bit of a space here between you guys. If we're going off based on the first reading, where this person kind of wants to go within and think about themselves and heal something about themselves. If you are in a period of low communication at this time, they kind of want to end that or end some type of distance with you two. So that's that 10 of Swords here. Very strong desire too, because when I touch that, I feel like this person's like, I want our distance to end. And look at the cards that we have showing up here. We have the Ace of Wands, the Empress, the Emperor, and then we have here the 10 of Cups here. This person wants the two of you to be happy with each other. That's their intention. I want to end distance and revive passion. I want to revive our interest in each other. So this is hopefully their goal, their ultimate goal. Spirit, 2 cards from here, only 2 cards, please. What are their thoughts here for S Virgo? I won't let you down. Oh, and I want to start over. Oh! See, listen, confirmation, right? So with that said, S Virgo, I won't let you down and I want to start over. This person's kind of wanting to go back to the drawing board. I want to disconnect. I want to figure something out with myself. I want to heal, and then I'm coming back, and I hope to relay the information to you that I've learned, that I've gathered, so that we can start all over and have a fresh start. So that's their intentions, to end, disconnect, bring the connection together, start all over with you. Okay? Beautiful. Clear the energies of that, please, and thank you, Spirit. Thank you for all the spiritual teams I've connected to for that reading. Please and thank you. And then we're going to get to your last reading now, S Virgo, before we wrap up the stream with the moderators. So your last question is, for you, number 2, I started the new position this week. Am I on the right path for my career? It's a supervisor position, and I feel good so far. We're going to close out the previous readings. We're going to exclusively connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, as well as your soul. And we're going to connect to the energies of your new position here, the supervisor position. Spirit, in 3 cards, do you believe, and especially the higher self of S Virgo, do you believe that she's on the right path with her career? One more. The answer is you absolutely are, okay? You absolutely are. We have the Knight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Magician showing up here. So beautiful, so powerful, strong, strong, strong. Yes, in fact, that yes becomes more affirming and more you'll understand this more clearly the more that time progresses while you're in this career. Like, you're going to get feedback that you feel like you're on the right path too. So we're going to get some more oracle cards for you. Why are you pointing me here? Spirit, 2 cards from here. What's going on here? One more. Is it what I think it is with this energy? So Spirit kind of indicates that it's like you're worried. Like right now you're in the energy of feeling like, am I right for this role? It's kind of like you're going to build that understanding of like appreciating the journey and not almost being like taking work home with you where you can't stop thinking about work. We have here that we both know I'm not the one for you, but also that same energy of I can't stop thinking about you. So as you progress, and we even got this beautiful 7 of Wands coming through, that progression energy, initially you're going to be like, I don't know, are people thinking that I'm good for this role? Am I right for it? Do other people think I'm right for it? Almost like slight imposter syndrome. But then it's going to be like, I love it. I'm enjoying myself. I feel like I'm a shoo-in for this. Oh, that's what you wanted to communicate. Thank you. I was very confused by that, Spirit. All right, so we're going to wrap up the reading now, Spirit. 2 more cards. Is S Virgo on the right path with their career? Please and thank you. Is S Virgo on the right path with their career? 2 cards. Is it what I think it is? Oh! All right, so S Virgo, it's interesting. The answer is yes. But there's this vibe of like you wanting more than what you've got. At some point, you want more power, okay? We got the Hermit and the Devil here coming through. But there's also, you have a fixation on this situation as well. Hold on, this is very interesting. This feels very passionate. 2 cards from here, Spirit. Everything is kind of all over the place. Hold on. What is going on? Spirit, 2 cards for this. Your heart wants more. Your heart wants more. And we even got the card of the apple. The transcendence is coming through here, the abundance. You want more than this job at some point. You're going to want more than just this role, okay? And Spirit kind of predicts you wanting more, wanting more power just at the end of the day. So are you for yourself on this path? Lastly, we have the concentration and the actualization. So you are heading towards more for yourself. So are you on the right path? Yes. In fact, you want more for yourself being in this position. So you may not stay in this position for long. You're going to build onto it and then maybe even branch off to the next big evolution in your career. Okay. So the answer is yes. And there is more for you to come. Okay. So that is your reading. Congratulations to you, S Virgo. Continue to enjoy that path coming forward. I wish you all the best, and thank you so much for booking a private I'm going to say private reading with me, but a public reading for me, but it feels like a private reading. I wish you all the best. Happy holidays. If I do not see you in future streams to come, we're going to close out all the readings. That is officially the end of this stream. Thank you all so much for coming on through. We are going to be wrapping up now with the remainder of the stream with the moderators, okay? Moderators, are you here and are you ready for your questions? I can't stay long. I actually have to head out before 5. I have to end the stream at the very least by 5, chat. So, moderators, I'm going to have to leave. Okay. I'm leaving at 5 p.m. EST. So we have, oh my God. So if moderators post your questions, who's first? I'll be right back. Oh my God. I feel silly right now. Okay, I'll be right back, moderators. Quick bathroom break, and then we're going to get started on all of the questions. Be right back, and thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you for your support and for your help. Hi, you're taking free questions. Hello, Regard. I am not at this time, but I will be doing that in future streams to come, okay? Joanna, I know you wanted to book a private reading with me after the stream. Would you like to put the raffle winning reading in your private reading? Because maybe that would work. I'll be right back. Be right back. Awesome. Okay, gotcha, Joanna. So we'll move your private reading to, we'll move the free raffle winning question to the private reading. Okay. Feel free to reach out to me with your questions after stream. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do one question each. We're gonna start with Joanna. Joanna, would you like to post your question now? Hello, Camille. How is life going for you? What has been the most exciting thing happening lately? For me, I'm done with college now with the semester. There was a lot of crying in the beginning, but we are working through it. There was no crying at the end, just anxiety. And now I feel like we're still waiting for some grades to come back, but I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulder. Oh my goodness, I'm glad to be done with the semester. I thought I wouldn't survive. Respectfully. Clear the energy, spirit, please and thank you. Joanna, we're going to connect to your higher self, our spiritual team, and all those who guide you. As well as Steph here, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her. So me and Steph have been talking. No deep conversations yet. How is my connection with Steph likely to unfold next? Spirit, 3 cards. Connecting to the energies here. And 3 cards. How is the connection likely to unfold next? Spirit, 3 cards. One more. There's going to be there's still communication. So the energy that your guys are in now is still going to persist for some time, okay? We have here the 3 of Cups, the King of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles. The King of Swords indicates some type of conservative, detached energy, a distance for now. So friendly, distant, but balanced, okay? And that's likely what you guys are going to be in for the next few days to come, okay? So this is what they're telling you. Friendly, but distant, and not too rocky, which is lovely. Thank you, Tortoise Love. I appreciate it. You're very welcome, Joanna. All the best to you. Tortoise Love, are you ready for your reading? Please close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Current energies on my specific person and me. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Tortoise Love, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them, as well as the person in this question here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them, and 3 cards, Spirit. What is the current energies between these two at this time? Tentacles is what I think it is. Interesting. With the 10 of Wands, the King of Swords, and the King of Pentacles here, the two of you are in a... One of you is distant, the other person is grounded. So the two of you are like, someone's like almost not really wanting to really express how they feel, and the other one is just like chilling and just seeing the situation for what it is. It just feels like someone's more distant and the other one's just like, you know what, I'll take the connection as it is. It's fine. I'll just take what comes. So it just feels like there's the release of burden, but just like the two of you interacting in like the energy of I'm distant, but the other one's like, I'll take what comes here. So that is the current energy the two of you are in. A distant individual and someone just like, I'll take the energy as it comes. No idea who is who. I am not chilling for sure. I will say, and it just feels like I'm going to take it as it is. I'm going to take it as it is. But distance goes for her. Oh, fantastic. So that is the energy coming through. One of you is in the King of Pentacles phase. The other of you is in the King of Swords phase. Super fantastic. You're very welcome, Tortoise Love. All the best to you. We're going to get to Vivi. Vivi, are you here? Viva, are you here and are you ready for your reading? All right, let's see. Hi, my... Okay, so I'm in the DMs right now. I'm going to read them, okay? Close out all the previous tarot readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Understandable. I'm sorry you're going through that. Close out all the tarot readings I've done so far up to this point, please, and thank you, Spirit. Spirit, we're going to connect to Viva's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Energy surrounding this individual, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Guardian angels and the spiritual team of Vivi. And 2 cards, and then we're going to answer. We're going to pick 1 card for the other half of this. And 2 cards. Do you have any guidance regarding this situation with this person? Yes, oracle cards. Two from here. Okay. And do you want... Will this happen, or do you want Vivi to do this? 1 card for yes or no? All right, so. All right, so they're saying to go and say something. Say something. They're telling you to say something, but try to do it as respectfully as you can. Like, no accusations, no strong accusations, no pointing fingers, no angry, argumentative tone. With the Magician and the King of Cups here, they are saying, go and do it. Go and do it, but do it as maturely and as kindly as you can, okay? And then we got the 2 oracle cards of the cloudy judgment and the abandoned. Basically, they're saying, listen, discard your uncertainty here and embrace what you know to be true. This is not right. It's not okay. Speak up. Tell somebody about this. Confront this person for this, but do it respectfully. Okay? So this is what they want to say. Discard any uncertainty you have here. You are in the right for this understanding, and communicate it as kindly as you can, just so they understand that that's not okay, and everybody understands that you deserve like the full credit for it. Okay, so that is the reading. They're saying you have to do it yourself, like stand up for yourself, but do it with respect to all parties involved. Okay. So that is the reading. Thank you so much, Vivi. Good luck to you in this. Wishing you all the best. Okay. I do hope it goes very well for you. All right. So we're going to get to our next reading now with Camille. Clear the energies, close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Camille, are you ready for your reading? If so, post your question now. What's important? What should I know, please? Okay. Oh, that's a different question. Close out all the previous tarot readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Spirit, can we connect to Camille's higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him? As well as his soul, please, and thank you. Any and all energies that wish to communicate with him, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those who guide Camille. What is important? What should be communicated at this time? What should Camille know? And they are showing me they're showing me oracle cards rather than tarot cards. Is that what I think it is? That's what I think it is now. Someone is in deep grief over you, Camille, in deep, deep, deep grief. We have here the silence and the sorrow here, followed by the divine feminine. The Spirit is showing me the Four of Wands to confirm this. So what you should know, someone is in deep grief over you, is feeling either the loss of you or feeling thinking about you. Okay, so this is what your spirit guides would like you to know. There's a feminine energy that is in sorrow and pain when it comes to this toward to you, and they're not able to communicate it to you. They can't tell you. It's like they can't express themselves. Okay, so that is your reading. We can tap into why that is. Hold on. Why is that the case? Can we get 3 oracle cards for this? Well, 3 tarot cards. Spirit, why? Why is this person in deep grief over Camille? What? Oh my God. To Camille, listen, that's crazy. The divine feminine, the empress, again, this pain, this 3 of swords here. One more, Spirit. Gotcha, Joanna. Thank you. And the is it what I think it is? Camille, this is about your mother. Because your mother is being reminded about you. You remind your mother of your father. Okay. That's interesting. She's in grief because you remind, and your mother is in deep sadness about you because you remind her of your father. 3 of Swords, the Emperor. And then to confirm that, we have here the Lover's card coming through here. So this is what you should know. Your mother doesn't talk about it. This is private to her. And she's reminded of your father when she thinks about you. Maybe you guys look the same. I tapped into the energy of there's a similarity that hurts her to think about. There's a similarity. I look like my mom's. I wonder what it is. You know, for this, she hates this food. You know what it is? Would you like to know what it might be? Would you like to know what it might be? We can tap in further with 3 more cards before we get to Devin. Okay. Hold on. What might it be, please, in these cards here? Okay, you want this one. There's a different deck. It's an oracle deck. I don't own this oracle deck yet, or some type of expressive tarot deck. So that's interesting. Sometimes I do connect to cards that I don't own yet that will be coming in. One more. Oh my God, look at this. We have here the broken, the home, and the child here. Is it what I think it is, Spirit? You remind her of how he behaved and treated her in the connection. So when she looks at you, it's not a similarity, but you remind her of the way that her heart was broken by him when she looks at you or when she thinks of you. Because I do see this, to feel a sense of like, it's like to look at you, to think of you, with you in the vicinity. She thinks about this, or maybe she has pictures of you. She doesn't want to talk about this, but your spirit guides believe that you should know this, okay? Damn, that's sad. It is sad. My heart goes out to your mother. We're going to ring the bell. I do hope she finds peace and healing with this pain and this heartbreak. Good luck to the both of you. Thank you for coming through, Camille. All the best to you. You're very welcome. Close out all of the previous tarot readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Devin, last but not least, are you ready for your reading? Yes, she needs healing, a lot of it. Oh, good luck to her. I do wish it for her. It's good to see you, Camille. Thanks for coming through. Always happy to read for you. You're always welcome. I will take messages from whatever guides of mine has not spoken to me yet. Ooh, that's a really interesting question. Because of the previous tarot readings, please and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to Devin's spirit guides in particular, specifically. And in the spirit guides who don't specifically speak to Devin, the ones that Devin doesn't know yet. And 3 cards. 3 from here and 1 from here. Any messages you wish to relay? They like it. They want you to. This is what I think it is with this card. Well, one guy desires you to what a cute card here. There's a call for treating yourself to like taking care of yourself, like oh God, they're giving me an example. Imagine a person with a lot of money coming towards you, and they're saying, hey, I've got all this money. What would you like me to do for you? What would you like to do? And they want you to simplify that same thing and then direct it at yourself, do it for yourself. So if your first mindset was, I want to go and go to a spa, they're saying to bring the spa to you in the way that you can. So they're basically saying, we want you to start doing some deliberate activities to relax yourself. Maybe it's and you have nothing else to do in the day. They're saying to bring those self-care activities in with the kind koala. So they kind of want you to give yourself some indulgent self-care treatment. So maybe like getting a foot bath thing and putting your feet in there. So this guide is basically saying, I want to see you taking care of yourself more, not in the sense of, hey, go and work out or something like that, but in the sense of doing something for yourself that makes you feel calm and relaxed. Okay. And then I feel like this is 3 guides that came through to talk. These 2 work together. This one's a separate guide that's talking to you about self-care, and these 2 are communicating something completely different. This is the most spiritual message here from these guides. So what I think it is? They want you to be open to your spirituality when you get the idea or the inspiration about something that maybe is branching away from what you've typically been thinking about with your faith. These two work together to expand your spiritual um, openness. Okay. If you start seeing an elephant in your third eye, you're like, why the heck am I connecting to an elephant? You might be connecting to a god from a particular a place here on earth. Okay. So there, these two entities, we have the King of Swords to confirm this. While they don't communicate with you specifically, they open up your mind to being open to other spiritual sources and connections. Okay, so this is what they're promoting. They're not so much telling you what to do, but to be like, why am I thinking of praising this person? Why am I even thinking of connecting to this spirit? This is them helping you embrace that openness, because there is some worthwhile energy to be gained from those alternative um I would say not lesser understood, they to atypical sources of energies to connect with. Okay, and it would be worthwhile for you to do that. I heard lesser gods, in a sense, is what I heard. So this is what they're communicating to you. Be open to like the unreal is essentially what they're saying. So this is them. And they're saying we're going to continue to be distant. That's what they're saying. I just heard that. And we're going to continue to be distant. Be inspired. And the fascinating thing is they choose to be distant with you. They like to take a passive, no, they like to take a distant approach with you. So they're going to continue to be distant. Queen of Swords, King of Swords here. Also energies of distant kings and queens. Okay. So that is your reading. There's an energy of promoting self-care, and then there's the energy of promoting being open-minded spiritually, which is very beautiful. So that is your reading. Thank you so much, Devin, for coming through and for helping me with the stream. We are now wrapping up. No more crack. we are now gonna wrap up. Thank you, Devin, Camille, for coming through. Joanna, Tortoise Love, Vivi, Levi's, wherever you are. I hope you guys have a fabulous holiday or New Year if I do not see you guys in future streams to come. To all those lurking and just tuning in, thank you guys for coming on through. I hope to see you in the future. If you like to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to reach out to me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. With that said, guys, take care. Have a beautiful day and see you in future streams to come, okay? Thank you guys so much. Have a fabulous one. See you and goodbye. You're very welcome, Devin. See you and thank you.